They have over 1,000 views.
We're making it. We're doing it.
Isn't that exciting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. Just ran off.
This is a joke.
There it goes. Okay. It does a lot of damage.
Sure does. Oops, sorry, did I take that?
Yep.
Sorry. I'm just gonna pick away then.
Do a quick sound check. Hello, hello.
We beat him.
Okay. 1 second. I'm just gonna turn the volume down on the game a little bit.
Okay.
I just get run over.
Yep.
I just get run over again.
I did. You're kind of in a good spot.
Alright.
Ready?
Yeah. Alright. You want to talk review of the game?
I think it's really fun. I like that you can get through it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I like the silliness of the game.
Yeah, it's definitely got a really silly sense of humor.
It's pretty, I mean, it's violent, don't get me wrong. You're chopping off heads and stuff, but it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I feel like the fighting is satisfying.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I agree. I think, you know, through classic emulators or just playing old games on, like, Xbox 360 or whatever, where you can play an old, you know, beat-em-ups used to be an incredibly common type of game. And more so than that, they were one of the few games where you could always count on there being a two-player mode. Like, all the way back, NES, Super NES, Genesis, whatever. Beat-em-up games, Gauntlet. Beat-em-up games were always the games that you could count on being multiplayer. That and, like, you know, fighting games or racing games.
Right.
But you played this one together. whereas fighting games and racing games you would play against each other. And having gone back and played some of those games, like, you realize, first of all, and this is probably just kind of the case with a lot of old school games in general, but just to what extent it's like, go ahead and get the apple.
Oh, okay.
Every new game is really kind of like the same with a new coat of paint kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of those standard beat 'em up games, Golden Axe or whatever, like, they're, and even more further than that though is the extent to which every level in those games is really kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
And really every beat 'em up game just got like some one concept or something that makes it different. It's like, oh, you use this kind of special, or there's these kinds of combos, or they turn into animals or whatever. They summon demons, dragons,
right.
You know, this one's 4-player. Like, each one's got like some thing that it does, but they're really, really similar to each other. And that repetition, I didn't really feel it with this one so much. Like, I didn't really feel like it's like, oh, just going through the motions, another level.
Right. That's true. It's, each one is fresh. Each enemy's a little bit different.
Yeah, the enemies are different. I could feel like, what I would say about, I do like the, like, all the little bonus, the leveling up always makes things more engaging.
The animals are cool. I
felt like the bosses, it wasn't like bosses in other beat 'em up games where, like, if you don't, in a lot of other classic beat 'em up games, like, if you don't know exactly what you're doing, you're just gonna get pounded into the ground, and they're just trying to take your quarters, basically, is what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
If you don't do it perfectly. Whereas these boss fights felt more like platforming bosses, where it's like, okay, there's a pattern, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. They weren't, like, blatantly unfair like a lot of other beat 'em up bosses.
I agree.
And yeah, the humor was funny, and kind of inappropriate, but whatever. I do think, I don't know if there's like a harder difficulty level or something. I didn't really feel like we needed to know like combos and stuff.
No, I don't think that really makes a difference.
I mean, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it helps a little bit, but it was like, I didn't really feel the need to block that much. You can just have 5 potions with you and make it through just about every level. And I'm sure there's like, you know, people going for high scores or something that would make it more engaging, but I would have been more interested in there being like, even though I do feel like the levels are diverse, the enemies are diverse, like more like, oh, rewarding for different kinds of approaches to enemies.
I do wish there was a wider variety of weapons.
Yeah, something like that. I love the little guys that come with us and how they can kind of customize things.
Yeah, our little animal friends. I'm gonna need some health.
But yeah, I'd give the game like an 8.
Yeah, that's what I would have said.
I think it's fun. I think it's you know, it's not something that you have to, even though you're leveling up and stuff, it's like, oh man, if somebody just picked up this game, I don't know if they can handle it. It's like, no, they could.
No, they totally could.
Like,
it's fun. It's challenging without being like daunting.
Yeah.
But it's also like casual enough, but not just like you said, you're going through the motions, you don't care. It's engaging.
Yeah. One of my favorite beat 'em up games, maybe the best one I've played, is like Lord of the Rings. One on like Xbox GameCube, which was like a 3D beat 'em up. But it was like the Two Towers one was really good, and then the Return of the King one was really good. And I really felt that game, they kind of nailed similar things going on. Your characters level up, you learn new moves, you can integrate your move. The fact that you integrate the combos, I actually didn't feel like the combos were as necessary in this game as they would have been in that game. Because you kind of like, the combos are an option, but I never really felt like I needed them. I'm sure that it would have made a difference against some of those guys that were more challenging, but that's the game it reminds me of more so. But the fact that you learn them over time, instead of just being like, oh, you can just do them whenever, kind of increases your interest in doing them, because it starts out where it's like, oh, it's XY, is the combo, you know, which is not really a combo. It's just press these 2 buttons, you know.
Right.
And it's like, oh, you do that and it works, and you're like, oh crap, okay, and then you're kind of excited to try the next one.
Right.
And I don't think this game quite nailed that, because, like I said, you know, I didn't feel like there was enough of a graphical indication of when you were actually doing the combos, or enough of a difference in how they worked to feel obligated to use them. Whereas in like that Lord of the Rings game I was talking about, it's like, you do a combo and it's like, oh, you killed him instantly.
Yes.
Or certain guys are really susceptible to certain kinds of attacks, so you can like go from struggling with a guy to killing him immediately.
Or like, I have no idea whenever it's like critical hit, I'm like, what did I do to get that critical hit?
Yeah,
I have like literally no idea.
Yeah. But that's what I would say about the game. It's fun.
Yep, I recommend it.
I also do wish there was like more ways to integrate each other into things, because there are times when we get a guy between us, we're like batting him back and forth. It's like, ooh, that'd be cool if we could like, I mean, I guess if you're really good, you probably could time that.
Mm-hmm. True.
But yeah, it's a fun game. It's a quick play.
I feel like it wouldn't be as fun if you played it by yourself, though.
Oh no,
I feel like it would be really tedious playing it by yourself.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like playing this with 4 players, I think would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the zebra's like not helping me.
Oh, he makes it so you get better healing items.
I know, but like, I don't know if I've seen that really demonstrated.
Well, I think it's the healing items are, I don't know if it increases the likelihood or it increases the amount that they heal. But it's not like he's gonna like run out and do it, it just increases the odds. I mean, we changed it up because Batty was so terrible. He was doing like 1 damage.
Yeah, like not helpful.
Oh, he's down here.
Oh.
Welcome to the party, punk. Oh, get back here.
I kind of wish we could see like how much health these guys have too.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe there is a way to do that.
Because sometimes it's just like, man, I've been hitting this dude forever.
Yeah, and it would also help to like kind of strategize and prioritize targets and stuff.
Right.
And also to know if you're like useless against somebody. You know?
Yeah.
And we didn't even mess with the magic at all.
No, we didn't. Yeah.
I mean, I used it a little bit at the beginning of the game, and this was like, whatever. You can just hit stuff.
Yeah, it's like, what does this do?
Then use your B. I think it's B? No. Okay, X. No. There you go.
Huh, I'll have to try that once.
Like, I poison people.
Okay, look, I guess shock them, I guess. Ooh. Go get some of those.
Get him, Rammy.
When he lines them up.
Oh yeah,
he gets like
got them all.
He gets like 5 in a row. It's really satisfying. Really good job, little dude. What the? So I didn't mean to get both of those. I got knocked into them. I did. You should have gotten.
Here I am, almost dying.
You should have gotten them earlier. There, get that turkey leg.
There, I got the turkey leg, and it was a chicken leg. Can I eat that? Ooh, a seal. Don't hurt the seal. Did you see that animal like, or that environmental commercial where it was all the endangered species like singing a song?
No.
Oh man.
I'd rather not be have my day ruined anymore.
Yeah, it was. It's pretty brutal. It's really sad.
Although I'm sure there's like conservative people that are like, I don't give a fuck.
Do they still make like stuff out of like baby seals?
I mean, they still make like fur coats and stuff, like mink coats.
I knew that.
Didn't mean to take that either.
Great.
Sorry.
Good to know.
What about those?
No, I was talking about the seal thing.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know they still make fur stuff.
I think it's weird that just the idea that any unnecessary, like totally unnecessary, like killing of rare, endangered, or very close to being endangered animals is like.
What's that
Okay,
thing?
see the circles on the ground?
Yeah.
So just avoid that. Oh, what, this thing?
Yeah.
Cookies. Looks like it's
Out there was a sign that said we were supposed to use this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can go back out.
Like whales.
Are you serious? You can't leave?
I guess you just left the level.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
You want to use them, don't you?
Yeah.
So go ahead and use them.
But why is it doing that? What am I doing?
You have to use your skill points.
Yeah, why?
What are you hitting? So you add the points.
You hit X, right?
No, you add them by moving over the joystick,
Okay.
and then you press A to add them.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we have to do this level over. Where did it save our spot? Okay. Maybe this is... Oh, this is probably the second level.
Never mind then.
This is the second level.
There was a sign out there that had the little...
Okay, just look where the circles are. See the circles?
Yeah, I see them.
Okay. What was I saying?
Talking about that depressing commercial.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty wild to me that, okay, it doesn't help to go faster. You know that, right? So, see the circle? Avoid the circle.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. Like rhino horn stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you own anything like that, I think you should just be like anything that was made after like 1980 or something. It's like you just need to be, you know, put in prison, like straight up. If you create a demand for that kind of thing, I guess we should block. Okay, well, it doesn't stop that. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we got a block.
You're just getting rocked. Oh my god.
Okay, so you gotta listen, I think. So yell, arrows is the arrow sound. But so there's two. So three. God dang it.
Yeah, get off of there.
Now we're gonna kill all of you for being so annoying.
Yes.
I wasn't hitting anybody for like 30 seconds.
I've done that a couple times in this game where I'm like, cause I'm watching you or something. She's cold.
What's so funny?
Oops.
Whatever, it's not that bad.
No.
I don't want that now. Whatever, dude, we don't care. So there's shadows that appear on the ground whenever he does his ice thing. You just have to avoid that.
Watch that.
Of course, it's a classic problem with 2D side-scrollers is
follows one person and not the other?
No, I was thinking more like how hard it is to see depth.
Oh, yeah.
Depth, lining things up is always kind of difficult.
Okay, I'm like way down here. That's exactly what just happened to me. I think I've done like no damage on him.
I just thought it was you again. It's not as bad as the corn guy.
Oh yeah, that was bad. I do think the bosses are more annoying than the just straight up enemies.
Well, it's just like there's the two bosses that are the two bosses. So far, there's just been the two bosses where it's like, why? Who was designing this? It was like, oh yeah, let's want to spend like 8 minutes. Like they weren't even like we were gonna die. It was just took forever.
Like tedious.
It was really annoying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I don't know if like Rami does any damage to these guys. I don't think he
No,
does.
I don't think so.
That sucks.
Alright.
Can't even get to him.
There you go, yeah. Smack him around a little bit. That is one thing about Nintendo bosses, where it's like, I mean, sometimes I do think they're too short. 3 hits is too short, where you don't even get to kind of like have fun fighting them, you know?
No, it's true.
But one thing I will say about it is like, okay, so whenever I was playing Mario Odyssey, first boss, or the first hit on the boss is literally just like, this is where you're just figuring out how to fight him.
Uh-huh.
And then, you know, the third hit is where, you know, you have to, it's always 3 hits, you know?
Yeah.
The third hit was where it actually requires a little bit of talent.
Yeah.
But it's like, but once you've proved the fact that you have gotten the skill, you know, the pattern down or whatever to beat him, the boss fight's over.
Right.
Because you've kind of shown that you can beat him. Whereas something like this, but I do think this game was kind of in a way designed for like hardcore replay. So it's supposed to be like, how much kind of like Borderlands, where it's like,
yeah,
hey, against this boss, how much damage can you do and how quickly can you get it? You know? Because it's got the item. Oh, shoot. Guess we spoke too soon about the challenge here.
I didn't say it wasn't challenging. It's just, it's more tedious than anything.
Yeah. Stay on the move, I guess.
Almost got him. They heard us talking shit. God, this is like nonstop.
This would be a good one for 4 people.
Yeah. Can you imagine doing this by yourself?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much the game scales for 1 person or 2 people, you know?
True.
Like, I don't know if the guys have more health, or... I mean, you gotta imagine it does something.
I'd imagine.
Either the number of enemies, or the amount of health, or something.
Right.
Especially if you can have 4 people. Get him, Jew!
Almost got him.
Got him.
Finally.
Goodbye, Ice King.
Dare!
This part's really funny, I think.
It is funny. It's like a rave or something.
Yeah, it's really silly.
Alright. Dang, son.
You had like no health left.
I know.
That's a nice touch too. They have you fight at the end. I mean, I guess it could be really annoying if you both got full health and stuff. But
Can you imagine 4 people doing that though? How funny that would be.
Funny. It's kind of like how we always fight in the end of Rayman levels.
Yeah, right. Slap each other around. You said we're almost done?
Yeah, yeah, I think we will be able to finish the game tonight. I think I saw there's only like 5, 6 levels left.
Okay.
I think we've done 3 or 4 already.
What in the world?
Does he have a... This looks like regular show.
It does look like regular show, honestly. The enemies do.
And the music does too.
And this is like the park lifting off.
Yeah. Looks a lot like regular show then. Okay. We're controlling this.
Oh.
I can't shoot or anything. I'm guessing we're supposed to avoid rocks. And you can go up and down.
This is crazy.
I would imagine we're supposed to avoid the rocks, right? Yeah, okay. Yes, avoid the rocks. Makes perfect sense.
Yep. You guys thought you could escape us.
It's just funny imagining me like, I just turned into a spaceship, and you're like, what's space? This is freaking medieval times.
This is medieval times. What the hell?
I told you Hyrule Warriors is up next, right?
And what kind of game is that?
It's kind of like this.
That's what I figured it was going to be like this.
It's though more 3D, so you're more like, I mean, you don't really know Dynasty Warriors, so it's not really, I mean, I think it is a Nintendo game, but kind of not a Nintendo game. So there's this franchise called Dynasty Warriors, there's like a bajillion of them, but the whole, like, they're basically beat 'em ups, but instead of like moving across a level like this, I think there's like a battlefield and there's like hundreds of guys.
Oh.
And you're like destroying all of them.
But it's Hyrule, so it's in like Zelda's world?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Link?
it's yeah.
Oh.
So it's a similar concept where it's like, oh, you're, you know, beating up on hordes and hordes of guys, but there's like special moves. Imagine what people fantasize about, like an anime battle, you know, and it's like, oh, it's like him against 1,000 guys, you know, and he kills like a bunch of them with some kind of crazy magical thing.
Well, that'll probably be fun, right?
That is a game franchise, basically.
Where should we go?
This way. Were they watching Yellow Submarine? So I'm guessing we gotta fight a bunch of bosses during this level. Okay. So I guess we just defeat whatever thing he comes up with and then hit him. Probably do a little better job of avoiding him. I don't understand. Like, do you avoid it? I mean...
I don't know. Oh, God.
I should have loaded up on potions before we did this.
Eh, we didn't really know.
Slap the shit out of him. So, I mean, he's got health, so maybe try using the bow on him and run away from the created thing.
From the created thing?
Oh, he just like stays up there.
Yeah, it didn't really do anything.
Or you just absorb all the pain, it's fine.
Well,
No, just...
almost have him.
Where am I? Oh, there I am. I mean, they seem to go in one hit. You just gotta like time it right and not touch them.
Right.
If you touch them, then you're gonna take that damage. It seems to work best when you're jumping in the air. For me, anyway. Yeah, go ahead and get as much as okay. Yeah, I'm good. So silly.
It is silly. Got it all?
Yeah, sure. I got
And then
worm.
worms dancing to it. And the eagle. This reminds me of that Siamese cat gif where it's like wearing the glasses and it's like dancing to weird like dubstep. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Where
what
it's
that,
like.
yeah, that's what it looked like.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's like doing all those weird motions.
He was in the gifs with sound thing. Yeah. Is it getting smaller?
It's getting there.
So, okay.
So, just unlocking them one door at a time, I guess.
Yeah.
Are we fighting against Satan?
Ganondorf.
It's a guy with a refrigerator.
No, it's a coffin.
Oh, right. It's that guy from earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing I would say that's good about this game is the music. I think the music is pretty cool.
It's
like,
fun.
Modern, like, dubstep or something. I don't know what it would qualify as. Weird. It's definitely, like, typical video. It's like what people imagine video game music to be, you know?
It's a good time to use your arrows.
Don't tell me what to do, woman.
Since he's got such a wide... Ew.
I don't know if we can do any damage to that guy.
I don't know, man. That's really creepy.
So that's that guy we killed earlier.
Uh-huh.
As long as he's going after you, I can go after him normally. Okay.
Here comes this creepy little thing.
Halfway done.
Halfway there. Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't think you can really do anything.
I was
just gotta run away.
I was watching you, that's why.
Run in a circle. We're circling him. Ooh, a sock. Ow. What the hell?
That was really weird.
Glad it didn't glitch out.
Yeah, right.
That hurt.
Yep.
Whoa! Just beelined it for me.
Almost got him.
Almost got him.
The zombie's getting faster.
I want to use a potion.
Okay. You got one last shot at me.
Ah, go away. How many times we gotta kill you, fool?
For real.
Get everything?
I think so. Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, this is really creepy.
It's a lot of corpses.
Oh.
Is he bringing them back to life? Yeah, that's what it is. Enemies of past.
It's really chaotic. Cheery.
I think that guy was coming in handy after all.
What guy? My
Your guy, because
Oh.
he increases the odds of there being food.
Oh man.
It tells me we're gonna get every enemy type.
Mm-hmm.
I know where I am.
I know. This is crazy. How on freaking earth? Alright. This.
Alright, we gotta focus on the little guys. Not that we can focus on anything, but...
No. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. The hell am I?
Need that pear. Give me that pear.
Take it. Yay.
Oh, I leveled up. Alright. Next healing item goes to you.
Okay.
Get him, Rammy.
Use the arrows.
Go ahead and get it. Your turn, buddy. I think you're so tough. Use your regular attack. Not so tough now, are you? Yeah, stay down. Yeah. Always gotta try and get somebody behind him, I think. Get him on both sides. Ow!
At the halfway mark.
Oh, hi, halfway mark.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, use Y to attack him when he's on the ground.
That was weird.
Almost got him. If you want to start using arrows or something so you don't die. Oh, hold on. Let me look at that. You want that other one?
This one?
Yeah. How good is this thing? No, that's not good at all. You must have picked it up on accident.
We didn't get any items in that room.
Yeah, what about your PS? Unless we missed it. Let's go back.
Sift through the dead bodies. No. We didn't get anything.
Weird.
Cheap ass. Beat the shit out of it.
Alright, hit him on the ground. Fighting a diamond.
Weird. This is the diamond that they would ride in on.
F you and the diamond you rode in on.
That's right.
Oh, actually, you could probably shoot them with the bow while they're in the air like that. One more. I want to use your potion. Sure, this is not the final form. You don't have any?
I don't have any more.
Great. You're almost leveled up, though. Take him out, Jube. Gotta get you leveled up. Is he hurting me, or am I hurting him?
Am I dead? I'm dead.
I'm back.
Okay.
I think that shield is, like, reflecting or something. Am I doing damage? Oh, no, we are doing damage. I don't understand how it works, then.
We use magic on him.
Guess when you hit him, he just turns and hits you with something.
Am I dead again?
You didn't get that much health at the outset. I think if you get more health if you like nail that heart in the middle whenever I'm bringing you back. So you do a very good job at doing it the first time.
How do we kill this dude?
We're getting him. He's already halfway dead. Leveled up. Ow.
Can you block those things?
Can we?
Yeah.
Oh. Got him. Come on.
See, when you're doing that, it's like it's killing both of us.
That's close. Dang, got you back full health.
Wow.
I think it goes until you fail one of those hearts, like hitting the heart at the right beat. And then once you fail at doing that, that's when the person recovers. So if you fail it like right away, they only get like a little bit of health. Okay, next form. So since we're about out of potions for both of us, it means that if one of us should like avoid,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like,
Like if you get low on health, you should just avoid it. Like maybe avoid him at this point. I'm pretty sure we just had a package delivered.
Oh.
This form is pretty
It's really weird.
pretty easy.
But it's also like odd. Yay.
Oh!
Oh, what? Tricky.
down, the giant balloon was not the last form. Having trouble getting to him to do damage. There we go.
Ouch. How do we even...
You have to like jump up and hit him, or hit him with the bow, because you can jump up and use the bow. He doesn't have that much health, it's just hard to get to him.
I know, but like those claws are really tough.
There we go. That was good. Remember he's doing that thing where he's putting all his legs down, you can't really get to him. He just slaps you. He slaps you down, Jube. Got him. Ow.
Yeah. I'm almost done.
Almost got him. Just pooped out another dude.
Gross. Ah. Help me. You may just need to worry about yourself.
Dang it.
You've almost got him.
That was my shot. Dang it.
It's alright.
I might just have to fight him.
No, it's fine. That's totally fine. You almost got him. Just watch out for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now bring me back. Just in case you need me.
And he's got another form.
Huh.
Jeez.
This is crazy how many forms there are for this dude.
I guess he's probably got one after this, too.
Probably. Knowing our luck.
Now, what is he, a Power Ranger? What is he gonna do?
What? So tease.
Probably just want to avoid him.
Okay.
Bring him back. Cool, thank you.
Mm-hmm. You want me to avoid him?
No, we're good now. Okay, now we're falling. So we have to fall correctly. Maybe onto this diamond. Get on diamond.
I'm on the diamond. That's it?
I believe that is it.
I'll go get the package.
Oh, okay. We have beaten Castle Crashers. Joan Baez. Weird. That's it?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, it's packaged, right? Did you order that?
I don't think that's what I ordered.
That's just unreal. Is it still streaming or no?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Shall I stop?
Sure.
Alright, thanks for tuning in, everybody.